Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. As you guys can see up on the screen today, I want to talk a little bit about SoFi Technologies Incorporated. This is ticker symbol SOFI, or SoFi for those of you who are maybe not as familiar with this company or with this stock. And today is a great day for SoFi. This stock is up 8.12% on the day. We're not yet to close. It's kind of later in the trading day, 1:25 p.m. Eastern time right now. We're at $4.79. But really crazy. This is one of the biggest winners of the entire day. You can see here CNBC stocks making the biggest moves, SoFi Technologies, and of course that's very believable with an 8% upward movement. That's almost always going to be one of the biggest movers of the day unless something really crazy is going on. And really today nothing that crazy is going on, because you can see the market is green. Dow Jones is up a little bit more than 0.5%, S&P's up exactly 0.5%, Nasdaq's up 0.34, Russell's up 0.4, but these aren't crazy moves. Yes, there's a lot of green. Yes, it's a good day in the market. I'm not complaining or anything like that. I'm just saying it's not like, the S&P's up 2%, 3%, and SoFi's up 8%. The market is up, but it's barely up, and SoFi is crushing it. They're killing it. This is one of those massive days because obviously over the past year, SoFi has massively underperformed the market on the downside, and to catch up, to break even, to get ahead, it's going to have a lot of days, weeks, months, whatever over the next couple of years, where it's outperforming the market on the upside. And today it's absolutely doing that. So this is a great sign to see if you are a SoFi investor, shareholder, whatever, or just believe in the company, believe in the stock, or just following these things, because I think it can be pretty entertaining at the end of the day as well. But we do have plenty of stuff to talk about today. First up from the SoFi stock subreddit, I believe this was yesterday, last night, whatever. Noto purchased shares. Somebody asked, and then they post this, which is, here you go, Noto Anthony, which, if you don't know, that's the CEO of SoFi. SoFi Technologies Incorporated, 12/9/22, couple days ago on December 9th. We have here, a ton of common stock being purchased. And I know somebody talks about it here. 1.1 million shares totaling around $5 million, bringing his total share count to 5 million shares. 20% add to his position beyond his other purchases and RSU/PSUs. Somebody else says, or then he edits it and says, hey, more like a 29% increase. His prior position was 3.9 million and increased it by 1.1. Noto now owns about 0.5% of the company, a little bit more than 0.5% of the company, still less than 1% LOL, but a lot more than all of us, which is interesting. Yeah, you can see here, 600,000 shares, 132,000 shares, 318,000 shares at 436, 429, and 458, which again, we can see now, hey, 5 days later, SoFi's at 476. So far, so good for Noto, but also, a good sign. Again, the age-old quote of there's a million reasons to sell a stock, but there's only one reason to buy it. It's if you think it's going up, maybe in the short term, medium term, long term, whatever. But if you're buying a stock, it's to at some point make money off of it. You can sell it because you think the top is in. You can sell it because you want to, cut your position a little bit. You can sell it because you need to take profits to have money to pay for bills or your life or whatever. There's a ton of reasons to sell. Selling is not always a bad sign. It can be a bad sign. It's not always a bad sign, but buying is usually a good sign. These rich people, these powerful people, these influential people, they're not just trying to light their money on fire. Noto is not just buying shares for the heck of it. He's buying shares. And again, like they say, it's not some insane amount or whatever. I mean, it's $5 million. It is an insane amount, but it's 0.5% of the company. But hey, it's probably because he thinks this is going to be worth more money at some point in the future. Again, I don't know what his timeline is or his time horizon or whatever, but he probably thinks this is not, a terrible time to buy SoFi in terms of making money. But we also have this. News titles like this attached to SoFi are the reasons why I hope the RS happens. And here, $5 million bet on SoFi Technologies. Check out these 5 penny stocks insiders are buying. I believe here, RS are talking about a reverse split. They want the price of SoFi to be up because 476 does look really small. Some people consider it a penny stock. Some people don't. Some people would say, oh, it's got to be, closer to $1 to be a penny stock. 476 isn't a penny stock, is a penny stock, whatever. Some people want SoFi to do a reverse split, even though it's generally seen as an overall negative, just to get out of penny stock territory so, they can stop seeing stuff like this. But whatever. I personally don't think it really matters at all at the end of the day. Some people are saying, yeah, this is just clickbait. Who cares? I personally believe in letting SoFi grow organically, letting the fundamentals speak for themselves. That's kind of the boat I'm on. I don't really care if the price is $4.78 or 78 cents or $78,000 or whatever, like, hey, you want to get in a good company with good fundamentals that you believe in and good growth prospects, yada, yada, yada. But kind of interesting there. We also have SoFi Pay in 4, buy now, pay later support pages are published ahead of launch. And then we get some, comments and stuff about that. If it's only for $50 to $500 transactions, and I don't see it getting much traction with SoFi's customer profile, but it could be a big hit at Chime. SoFi Pay in 4 eligible merchants chart. I don't know if we can see anything here. I haven't actually looked at this yet. Pay in 4 can be used for most goods and services that aren't everyday purchases, such as flights, hotels, electronics, clothing, home improvement, department stores, and medical care, which that's kind of interesting. Ineligible merchants for Pay in 4 is going to be gambling, fast food, bars, grocery stores, supermarkets, wholesale clubs, discount stores, gas stations, parking lots, tax and government transactions, and utilities. And again, both of these lists are not all inclusive. But yeah, SoFi getting into the BNPL game, which is interesting because it is BNPL. I don't know, kind of weird, kind of stupid, kind of useful in certain cases. But from what I've heard and what I've heard other people talk about, I don't know this for certain, but I believe from what I've heard, it seems to be very, very popular with the younger generations. Like Gen Z is just running up these crazy BNPL tabs, costing themselves a lot of money. But hey, for the BNPL business side of things, they're not complaining. They're going to be making a lot of money. So this could definitely be a good area for SoFi to get into. And if it's something that people want and people are going to use, and you want to be the one-stop shop for everything financials, it might be a good idea to have. So, hey, we'll see how this goes. I don't know. Don't think it can really be a bad thing for SoFi overall. And finally, we got this. Galileo launches direct deposit switch in partnership with Atomic. With Galileo Direct Deposit Switch, customers can quickly and easily set up and update their payroll direct deposit information, specify how much of their wages to deposit in their accounts, create accounts for specific purposes, include a vacation or education fund, make recurring deposits to multiple accounts. The new financial feature also eliminates processing delays, give users peace of mind by instantly verifying requests, and empowers workers with greater control over where they route their funds. So overall, this just seems like an absolute home run. Again, SoFi having the stuff like Technesis and Galileo and stuff under their name, under their umbrella, has really just been very, very exciting. It's been an absolute home run. Even, again, as we've seen the stock price kind of go down and down and down, it's still always good news coming out about a lot of this stuff, always good things to be hearing and to be excited about. But yes, at the end of the day, you do still have to look and see that, hey, we're down 67% in the past year. We're down 69% year to date. But hey, that doesn't mean there wasn't some good news coming out today. That doesn't mean there wasn't some good stories. And that doesn't mean that today specifically wasn't a very, very good day for SoFi. Like I said, to climb out of the hole they've put themselves in, they're going to need, a lot of good upward movement, a lot of good days. And hey, you can't complain about, the long road back to there. But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you did enjoy it. I would appreciate that a ton. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about SOFI. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. Hope they catch you in the next one. But until then, peace.